We have so many great songs right now in the books, like about to come out.
Famed content creator Tayler Holder has done it again. The Texas native turned TikTok star just released his highly emotional single titled I Hope. The track follows up his acclaimed song Human, and now Tayler is ready to dish on everything.
It's probably one of the most emotional songs I've written so far.
This is a girl you were into, and then you found out that she was still going around with her ex. Is that right?
I think we were just on different paths of our lives or whatever, but I was fully ready to pursue this person, and she was still a little caught up, I would just say. And yeah, you know, I saw a couple of times that she was still hanging out with this individual and talking to him. And so it's just basically me saying, like, I hope he can give you everything that I don't. You know, I was like all in, and then I couldn't have given any more.
Do you use music as your therapy?
I do. It's like the only thing that doesn't feel like work to me. Whenever I'm sad, like that's literally my therapy. I'm not good at like talking to people. I actually suck at it so bad. And like talking to people and put my problems on other people. So I just like, whatever I'm feeling, I'll just write it down and I'll just make songs out of it. There's been times where I'm like, I get in the car, and I think it's because I make so much music and I listen to a lot of music that I'll be driving. I'll be on like an hour drive. I'll be driving for like 40 minutes and I'll realize I haven't played one song. I'm like, oh, I was just catching a vibe, just looking at the views. Honestly, like my playlist that when I get into the car, I either listen to heartbreak stuff that'll just make you cry in the car, or worship music. Like that's like literally like all I listen to. The only time I even listen to like hip hop is when I'm in the car with my homies and everyone wants to turn up and not be sad.
You know, it's hard because you get put in this category of a TikToker, but you're a musician and you've been doing that before the TikTok thing. You know, what is the stigmata around the word TikToker?
I don't know why it's like so like you're just put into like a box to where like if you do TikTok, unless you like started making music on TikTok, like that's how you started, like you're literally just a guy that dances on TikTok and that's all you can stick to in life. Like it's so hard. And like TikTok is so crucial. And I think it's because it gets pushed out to like the For You page is a bunch of like random people that like don't follow you. So it's like a lot of random people are seeing your videos. And so comments are just crucial. They're mean. There's just a bunch of random people commenting, but it's super hard to just be taken serious as an artist. I guess I dug my own self in a hole because of like the content that I was making. You know, I was doing definitely the thirst trap, like hot guy videos, quote unquote, and like all this stuff. And it was just because it was just working at the time. And I think I got caught up with that for sure and ran with it because it was what was working. But yeah, I mean, the dream has always been music, and that's what I've wanted to do for the rest of my life. A lot of people think that I started on TikTok. I was back on like Vine back then. I wasn't as big. Like TikTok definitely made me who I was now. But I was, I had like 1.2 million on Instagram before I even started TikTok. TikTok definitely took it to the next level and stuff like that. I'm just more so I'm like, damn, like I wish it was easier to like make, or just at least be taken more serious. I just wish people could just believe it a little bit more. So that's just what we're working on right now. We're working on a lot of them. We have so many great songs right now in the books, like about to come out. I Hope just dropped, and like it gives people a good vibe of the direction we're going in, and it's totally different from what I've been doing. And I'm just really excited to just like start moving over.
Well, you've been dropping singles. What's the plan for like a full album?
We're dropping a couple of singles right now. We're trying to just get music out underneath my belt, just let people know I'm an artist, and then maybe towards the end of the year or top of next year, we're gonna drop an EP and stuff like that, and maybe an album later on next year or something like that. But an album will be a little bit more down the road, but we're dropping a lot of singles every couple months and just getting an EP out there very, very soon as well.
Do your parents still kind of go, wait, what do you do for a living?
My parents have always been so supportive. They've literally funded my career out here for years until I was even able to make money. But it was definitely hard for them to understand because of where I came from. You know, I grew up in a super like redneck, like country, like we roped and rode horses, and it was just like not like the ideal like scenery for this, and like no one did it. So it was just like it just didn't sound realistic. I'm from a super small town called Alvarado, Texas, and so it just didn't seem realistic. And I got lucky. I really did, and God blessed me in a lot of ways. But I go back home now, and it's sometime, I mean, just like any other day, not even just hometown, but just every day. It's like there is some days that are very overwhelming. There's some days that like I just want to go out and just be me and not, but there's always like people watching. There's always people taking photos and stuff like that, which is which is perfectly fine. But it is weird because this is where I grew up, you know, and then I go back and like literally everybody knows who I am. And I was not like a super popular kid in school. So I was like not that popular, not a lot of people liked me. And so like now I go back and like everyone knows me, and it's like still surreal to me. I don't think it's ever, as I get bigger and bigger and all that stuff, it still is like, doesn't ever seem real to me. I still feel like me, and it just seems like a dream.
What are you learning about music right now, and who do you want to work with to make that happen?
Right now I'm learning just everything that goes into it, from the creative side to even like putting out them. I never understood how much goes into the process of not only making music, but like releasing the music in the right way. And even like I play every instrument, but I'm really learning how to produce music right now. I'm learning, like, cause I like to know how to do everything myself. I really looked up to like Ed Sheeran and like Justin Bieber, and like Shawn Mendes. And then I really love country music, and he's a good friend of mine, but like Parker McCollum is someone that I really respect. And I would love to work with him. And, you know, like the Morgan Wallers, like Luke Combs and stuff like that. Like those are, I kind of want to meet in the middle of like this like country, like urban pop. My dream is to just change people's lives through my music. I want to sell out stadiums. I want to sell out arenas. I want to just go and perform my music for people. I just want people to listen to my music, be able to relate to it, and just fall in love with it as much as I do.
Tayler Holder's new single is called I Hope, and you can get your hands on it right now. Hey there, thanks for watching AXS TV. Subscribe, follow, like, and do all the good stuff. And make sure you leave a comment below. I don't know, just let us know what your favorite AXS TV show is, or who your favorite bands are, and what artists you're into, or just say hi, man. I like to be told hi. We love hearing from you. That's the point, all right? Keep it coming.